Alright, welcome to 1FG Archives here on YouTube. This is First Impressions Volume 23. We are doing MK Trilogy on the Sega Saturn. Let's go! Alright, well, as you know, this game was released on the PlayStation and N64 as well at the time. I think so far, I mean, what we're going to get into, we'll just see how it is compared to the other ones. I haven't actually seen this version of it before, so which is why I wanted to do it first impressions. I haven't actually played MK Trilogy at all. I used to playing, Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, 3, Ultimate MK3, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm used to. But let's just go ahead and jump into this and see how it is. I'm just going to use Smoke. Probably my favorite character in the series, or at least in this game. Well, it wasn't MK3. We shall see. Just robotic Smoke is a lot easier to maintain against the computer, so. Again, this is truly a first impressions because I've never played this version of the game, and yeah. Not MK Trilogy, not on the PlayStation, not on N64. Actually, N64, I think I played it a while, but it was like years ago during my Facebook page, or my Facebook days. Oops. Well, I figured one of us would connect at some point. But anyway. I figured I'd try it. Now see, if I'm just looking at this already, I can already see where there's definitely some not as clean as at least what I've seen on the PlayStation and N64 version. The textures are a lot smoother, everything. These ones are kind of like a little bit pixelated and such. I don't know if that's just because that's what's with the Saturn and everything. I don't know. But overall, definitely not the cleanest version of the game. The one thing I will say, it definitely loads a lot quicker. I didn't say you could go away. Yeah, see all the shadows and stuff like that? They're kind of like extremely pixelated. That looks really bad to me. It's definitely not the best version. That's nice. Oh, if you would have done it sooner. Maybe I can do an animality. I think there's animalities in this, right?
Finish him. Finish him.
Yep. Bam! They are in this. Right. I know that they're not. Oh wait, that's right. There's brutalities in this too. I don't know his brutality though. I know it's like a 10 button or 11 button combination. It's like, yeah, forget that. I remember like a couple of them, but I don't remember. I don't know Smokes. You can still always, change over to human Smoke at any point, which I generally do when I get to the bosses.
Fight.
Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen. She didn't like it. The blood looks a little bit off for me too. So it's, as I said, it's not the cleanest version of the game, but it's definitely... It's still, like the controls are like spot on though. I still think that's the most ridiculous thing.
Fatality.
Like Shao Kahn can't have anything if there's nothing there for him to take over. That's just so lame. And then you're going back into the next round, you're fighting somebody else. It's like, come on, what the hell? It's all an illusion. You know that, right? No, I guess he's not falling for it. Whoops. Finish him off with a backhand, just bam. See ya. He's not being susceptible to this thing. Oops. Oh, come on, he has no health. Jeez. After all that.
Fatality.
Craziness. What I love is you can see this, like, that's standing right there. You can see how the smoke is and everything, how it's like all pixelated. That's just poor quality. And again, I don't know if that's just the quality of the game or if that's something just the way the Saturn handles the processing and stuff. It just doesn't. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Symphony of the Night a little bit. It's not quite in terms of like the quality and everything is not. It doesn't look as clean as say the PlayStation version, but I mean, not to say that it still doesn't have like the same you know, overall experience of playing Symphony of the Night, but it's definitely I still think that was the best thing they added to like Mortal Kombat was especially the ones from what is it was it Mortal Kombat X or 10 or 11? 11, I think. Yeah, it was 11. I think those were great. Like my favorite one was still Scorpion. He throws the spear and you're like, what the heck? And then he has a big old teddy bear and he's just oh. Oh, come on. Lose the smoke. See how this definitely plays a little bit differently for smoke because... Oops. We'll do it that way.
Fight.
Oh, come on. No, you don't. Not this time.
Finish him. Finish him.
Love it.
Wins.
Okay, now we got it because they got the endurance round up next. Now, I think the most like that I do recall, at least from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the most characters you could fight is 3. It just depends on who you're starting with, and it was always the second endurance roll, and it was only on if you chose like the champion route, not if you went anywhere else. If you chose like the novice, warrior, master, and there was a second master, and those ones, the second master had the second endurance round. That one, which generally it was that was a mistake. He's not falling for it. I think it's just because he wants to be aggressive. I'm gonna play it safe. I don't trust these guys. Oh shoot, 3 characters, alright. Back up a little bit here. Yeah, there's 3 characters. Okay, well, that's not too bad.
Fight.
Really, this is all you really have to kind of do with the computer. Nope. Oh, I fell for it. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, it's because he was aggressor, that's why.
Fight.
I know you don't. Better play it safe. That's one thing to note when you're playing against the CPU is it doesn't block when it gets up. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. What a turn of events there. Just literally countered everything I did. And some of that was BS because my jump kick went right through him like several times. I've never been gypped like that, robbed, whatever you want to say. That was utter garbage. Like he literally just was like just countered everything like that, or just like, oh no, I beat you to it every time, dude. My foot was already out when you jumped into me, like multiple times. And he's just like, nope. I said that's the only problem, the inconsistency with it's like if you do like Street Fighter and stuff. I was talking about this earlier on my stream this morning about Street Fighter in terms of like in terms of like how much damage you can do, or how much like how you have it on like the higher difficulties, how it kind of just like it's like there's inconsistencies with like how much damage it actually does. And then with this one, it's about what hits what first. You know, you can never, you can have your foot out, whatever, but if it's a jump punch on certain characters and stuff, you never know. So I don't know. It's just I don't. That's the only problem I had with Mortal Kombat. Alright, we got this. Nope, maybe not.
Finish him.
Oh, what happened here? Oh, he's loading the fatality? Oh. Okay. See, now, if he played the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Saturn, that's what happens in between every single, like, when you're doing the fatalities, it has to load it. And I think that they did that for this in terms of, like, the endurance rounds. I mean, that would make sense to save memory. They just have the characters loaded automatically. That actually makes pretty good sense. You know, and it's only a couple of seconds anyway. But on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, every single fatality has to load. It's just not. It wasn't good programming. Okay, I've never played Trilogy, so I don't know what this is like at all.
Fight.
Oh, come on. I used a spear. What the hell? Why did he get to respond right away like that? That makes absolutely no sense. That made absolutely no sense to me. I threw a spear at him, and he got caught by it, so why was he able to attack right away? He's supposed to be stunned. Does it not have the same effects on it, or what? That's really kind of, annoying. And we got another endurance round after this, so this is going to be fun.
Fight.
I can see why this is going to be annoying. See? Like, what? What? So he was backwards, I uppercutted him, and nothing happened. I don't get what just happened. So he is a complete jackass in this. He does take away and he does take away a lot more health too, so alright, well I'll just have to get used to it then. I said I don't know how to fight against these characters in this game, so it's entirely different. This is all, that's why it's a first impressions. Like, where was I going? Alright, let's see. But we'll get through it. I almost had him a couple times already, so it's not that I can't do it, it's just I just need to do it. See, that's stupid. It's like if you don't respond right away, how is he blocking it? Okay, he just picked me up out of the air. Okay, this is completely unfair. He's way too overpowered with that. And how is he grabbing me out of the air?
Fight.
Yeah, he's not that bad. I mean, I did get lucky at least a couple times there, at least once, but the rest of it, that was me.
Fight.
I don't get how he's able to block that. I really don't get how he's able to block that with, you know, that made absolutely no sense to me. Wait, how did... That was already 3 rounds? I thought that was only round 2. Oh well, whatever. I could have sworn that was only 2 rounds, but whatever. You ever go to play fighting games and that's all you have because you really got your ass handed to you or something in the first round and then you're just like, I could have sworn that I did not lose a round there. I only had lost 1 round there. Whatever. That's just how much I'm really paying attention. As I said, he's not that bad. It's just, and again, I don't understand why that isn't working. Well, that right there. It's like, and what are you supposed to do? He's just like Kentaro. You know, if you throw the jump kick too early, he'll just toss you. And that's really all you can do.
Fight.
Now, if you miss the uppercut, well, I don't understand why. No, that's all he's gonna do. See, how is he able to block it? I'm sorry, that is so stupid. He's literally still like this. It's like, how is that possible? This is really dumb. And actually, I'm not, okay, I just realized I'm not doing this right because whenever you jump into him, I shouldn't be doing jump kicks. I should be doing the combos. I forget I'm playing a UMK3 style, not MK3. So that makes a huge difference. I should be able to do better this time. Now that I remember that.
Fight.
Not. Oops, see, I'm doing the same thing. Okay, so I hit him with a jump kick. My elbows are going right through him. Okay. Okay, that's just really bad hit detection. So this is utter garbage. I'm sorry. I mean, how is he blocking? When you hit him with a spear, how is he being able to do that? I really don't understand it. I mean, I mean, again, this is just the way what I've always experienced for me personally. Where playing from the arcade versus the home consoles, every single time the computer is able to block for whatever reason when you're trying to throw a combo, whatever it may be, you know, and all of a sudden it could be like in the middle of like it could be coming around like this with a roundhouse, and then all of a sudden it's in a blocking position or in a blocking stance, and it's like you haven't even completed the animation for the roundhouse and you're already in a blocking mode. It's like your foot's in up in the air like this, but now you're in a block. It's the same situation here. It's what these do with what they do with these home console versions. It's like you have to be right spot on with the damn spear, otherwise he doesn't. Otherwise you don't. You're gonna get nailed. See? How lame is that? That is utter garbage. It's too fast. You miss one little frame of animation, he's able to block it, or just completely like counter you. That's just horrible. See? I missed one little frame of animation and he's all over me. And yet I can do that right there and have no issue. I'm sorry. This is way too inconsistent. Just for Goro. The rest of the game I don't have any issues with. It's just this part right here is where I have my issues. Oh, there we find. So I finally figure out how to beat him. All right, let him grab you, throw the spear. I mean, it's lame, but hey, it works. We got through it. Now we get to get the second endurance, then we got Motaro, which shouldn't be as bad. I never really ever struggled, but they probably added more stuff to his arsenal in terms of weapons or like attacks, but we'll see. Have to get there first.
Fight.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I got Kentaro now too.
Well done.
Yep, see, he's just like Goro. That is so stupid. That is absolute stupidity. That is just stupid. The same freaking motion with... Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I was doing a... This is bad. I'm really sorry. This is just horrible with these boss characters, what they did with them in this game. This is awful. I'm gonna switch over to Human Smoke. I'm sorry. This is bad. And the sad thing is they're really not even like this. And the... Yeah, this is bad. The fact that they already have like they're already in the middle of like a they're stuck in their animation from the spear for like a split second. It's like that's not even right. Even when you play Mortal Kombat 2, 1, whatever, if you hit him with a spear, you still get the same amount of time that if you got him with anything else, or with like Scorpion, whoever. I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't know why he did that, but whatever. I don't know why he's not throwing the kicks. See, I'm pressing the combo and he's not doing anything. So that was completely not my fault. I'm pressing the high punch, high punch, high kick, high kick. See, even there. He wasn't doing it. This is way inconsistent. Way too inconsistent. It's like the control. Here I was saying that they had the things all done earlier. No, I did. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was completely wrong about this then. In terms of the regular game, yes, the controls are spot on. When you get to these boss characters, it's awful. It is absolutely awful. Just terrible. Because I am consistently pressing the normal buttons that you're supposed to press for the combos, and he's just standing there. It's like, what are you doing? I'm pressing the damn button for you to do the command, and you're not doing it. I've never had this problem before. When in the SNES version and stuff, when they had the slowdown. And I'm gonna cry if that's not the first, like... He should not have been able to do that. Oh, this is gonna bode very well for me. He shouldn't even have had time to do that either, because he was just landing on the ground. Oh man, this is terrible. Terrible programming. See, again, he didn't throw the spear. He's not throwing the spear. Yep, of course. Oops. This is really aggravating because knowing how these Mortal Kombat games are and everything, this is not good at all. And I at this point I'd rather play Mortal Kombat 2 than play this thing. Because at least Kintaro and Goro and all that are a lot more balanced. This is just ridiculous. Like even when I've played against Motaro in the old series, any of them, Kintaro, Goro, or Motaro, I've never had this problem before. Never. And now I have to sit here in an endurance round with Kintaro. It's like, no, this is garbage. Especially with the way the controls are. Fight. The rest of the game, like when I'm fighting Ermac, this is spot on. But as soon as I get to, oh, shit, well, whatever. See, no problems. I'm having no problems with the controls with this. I couldn't even jump right there because his fireball was too fast or something. Again, it's as soon as he jumps on the screen, it's like my controls just go completely haywire. Nope, he should not have been able to get that off. Nope. I disagree with that entirely. Oh great, I still even have another character to go through. Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Fight.
Yep, knew it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's like, and that see is when I went back to Reptile for the next boss, or for the next character to fight. Did I have issues? No. It's as soon as he jumps on the damn screen. Nope, that should not have happened. Okay, now I think it's... God. It's just bad. I mean, I can understand that, you know, that... Oh well. I thought I was run block, run high kick for the decapitation, but whatever. But that the against the bosses, that's just awful, absolutely awful. We'll get through this. Again, the bosses just ruined this thing. And the fact that they even threw a third character on top of that. Yep, this feels actually like Motaro. Like I'm used to. Well, maybe not so much there, but... Yep, that was bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say right there. I've never had this problem. Oops. That's a new move. There we go. That's more like it.
Fight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off that stupid aggressor crap. Dude, I should have been able to block that. What the hell? I was on the ground. What just happened? Every single time okay, so maybe it is just the bosses, but that second bolt should not, that one bolt should not have hit me because I was already on the ground, and you can block as soon as, you can hold block as soon as you're on the ground. And I wasn't, because I saw the thud on the ground that I made contact, so I don't know what the heck has happened. Like, I should have been able to block that move, and I probably would have been able to have at least another chance to get at him, but versus having to go and continue again. That's just stupid. Overall, I said the MK Trilogy, I think, as a whole, as a first impressions, it's still impressive, but it's not, they really screwed up on the bosses. No, that shouldn't have happened. Why didn't he continue? Again, why? Okay, so now it isn't just Motaro, it's all the bosses. I'll just play it safe then, I'll just cheese my way then.
Fight.
No, I was a little bit far away there, pal. You saw I saw there was a gap between your hand and my face. Alright, that's see, that was more like it. The way it should be. But it's like, again, these bosses, for some reason, they screwed up on the controls, or they mess with your controllers. It just I don't know if it's because they had to cram everything into one disc or whatever it may be, but hey, the N64 I don't remember being this bad, and this was years ago.
Fight.
No, you shouldn't have been able to do that.
Smoke wins.
Sorry, you're going down, boy.
Fight.
Came up behind him, and then see now with Shao Kahn, that actually went the way it's supposed to. That felt like an actual Shao Kahn battle, but the Kentaro, Motaro, Goro, those battles were absolute trash. I'm sorry, it just no. I think part of the problem though is like a lot of things. Oh shoot, I didn't know they had this in here too. Let's see what this is. Battle with Shao Kahn Champions. Alright, let's have a look at what these are. Shokan. They're gonna be the three. I'll lose this one. Yep.
Fight.
With Goro, you can at least be a little bit closer. With Kentaro, it's like, okay, so does that mean I can do that? Because with Kentaro, he launches his fireball like super quick, so... Yeah, he's just being an ass.
Fight.
I just love how he just picks me up out of the air. It's like, really? And all that whole time I was doing that crap and it just, no. I'm sorry, that's just stupid. All of a sudden he's just like, nope, I'm just gonna go ahead and just pound you because I can. What? All the time before it was like, yeah, no. That was lame. Oopsie. Got my controller stuck here. There we go. Alright, well that's I mean overall experience of the trilogy I think is okay. I think they needed to work on the programming for the Shokan characters, but other than that, I mean, the rest of the game is very smooth and working and everything. Yeah, the graphics I think needed like the pixelation, and you can totally see that in the Saturn version from what I've seen and compared to the PlayStation and the N64. But the N64, I think overall, from what I've seen and I've played, the N64 version was the controls weren't exactly the smoothest. This one, with the exception of the bosses, I think were spot on. The PlayStation version of this game, I think I haven't actually tried it before, but from what I've seen, probably looks the best. In terms of that, but I don't know about the controls or anything, so I'd have to actually play it myself. I do have a physical copy of the PlayStation version of this, But one of these next time I have my PlayStation 1 hooked up, I definitely will try it out to see which one I like the most. But I can recall I struggled with MK Trilogy also on the N64, but not because of the controls. I mean, not because of like the stuff I went through here. Um, but anyway, you can just to let everybody know, just don't forget that you can check me out at facebook.com/oneforsakengaming, twitch.tv/oneforsakengaming, Instagram, and of course right here at 1FG Archives on YouTube. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also to give us a follow over on Facebook and Twitch. Never miss a. I do stream on Twitch on weekends generally, live streaming. I do generally upload those live streams over to here to YouTube, all that stuff. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you have enjoyed the little bit of rage and a little bit of overall the first impressions I have of this game on the Sega Saturn. And we will see you next time.